Pope Francis officially designates Ireland's Knock Shrine as an international Marian and Eucharistic shrine. The recognition comes nearly 2.5 years after Pope Francis visited the Marian shrine during his trip to Ireland in 2018. He prayed in front of the chapel of the apparition for all families of the world, and today the church launches a special year of the family. Joining us now is Tracy Harkin from EWTN Ireland. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us. Great to be with you. Tell us about the history of the Knock Shrine and the apparition that took place.
Well, Tracy, it's lovely to join you today. It's a wonderful good news story for us here in Ireland that our beloved Knock Shrine has become officially recognised by Rome. So Knock Shrine, it's a really unique, amazing story to it. It all began on the 21st of August in 1879 in a little rural part of the west of Ireland in Knock, County Mayo, when 15 local people witnessed an amazing sight on the gable wall in the evening of their local church. And the apparition really is like no other in the whole world, Tracy, because what you had our Blessed Mother. You had to her right St. Joseph, you had St. John the Evangelist, and then this altar with a lamb and the cross and angels ascending and descending. It's so amazing and so much to contemplate in that apparition.
So amazing. Can you talk about the shrine? Is it popular in Ireland for people, and there are a lot of visitors there?
There's around 1.5 million visitors every year. It is a really, it's a fantastic shrine. The little town of Knock only has around under 1,000 residents. It hasn't developed, but the shrine itself has been developed fantastically over the years. It's a massive basilica now. There's masses said on the hour, every hour. There's it's one of the biggest confessionals in the world. At Knock Shrine, the apparition chapel at the gable wall is beautifully preserved, and there's a whole program of events. Obviously, with the COVID and the lockdown, things have now moved online, but it is a very active shrine. It's one that I grew up as a little girl going down to regularly with my family, and it means an awful lot to the Irish people.
That's so wonderful. I want to change gears just a little bit. I hear that Mass is going to resume in Northern Ireland after being suspended because of the pandemic. Can you talk a little bit more about that, and then how Catholics are reacting to this news?
Well, Catholics have been waiting with bated breath for this, north and south of the country. Unfortunately, this just applies to Northern Ireland. The south is still in lockdown. We are delighted in the north of Ireland that we will once more be able to go to our churches just in time for Holy Week. The bishops have been quite outspoken, quite critical of the government restrictions, saying that there was no really good reason now, with all the safety protocols in place, with the COVID rates going down, that the faithful couldn't meet to celebrate Mass and to worship. So the bishops have been pushing for this, and we're very, very thankful that the public authorities have seen reason and are allowing us into our churches for Holy Week in the north of Ireland.
Well, Tracy, thank you so much for your time today and bringing us this good news. We really appreciate it. Tracy Harkin from EWTN Ireland.
Thank you, Tracy.